Well, good morning, folks. It's Monday. You know what that means. Welcome to episode number 92 of our F1 22 My Team Crew mode. And this is the final video from F1 22. We are going to call it a day after this race, no matter what the result, no matter what happens, and put this game to bed. So I have my thoughts on this game, and I will release them in a later video. But yeah. Anyway, Drivers' Championship. You can see that the Drivers' Championship was won back in Cota, and the Team Championship, the Constructors' Championship, won back in Portugal last week. We've got Mick into P5, so I think that's where he's going to finish. If you think about it, he only joined us in Hungary, and he's just absolutely ploughed through the field. Everyone has scored a point, which you love to see. Right, Aero Department. An ex-F1 driver requested the tour of the Aero Department. It'd be nice to morale boost for the team, but it could also be a distraction ahead of internal deadline. What do you think? You know what? Let's bring him in. Let's see what he makes of Team Chaseliner. Let's bring him in, because we're closing up shop at the end of this video anyway. Right, on to through everything, and we're here at Yas Marina for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So we'll get practice, we'll get qualified, and for final time we'll see you on the start line for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Let's see if we can end the season with a big old boom to the bang.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pulse hitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory. We go into battle once more then as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. And we expect average lap speeds of around 123 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he will start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have the governess, Verstappen, Mick, Schumacher and Sainz, Perez, Stroll, Fernando Alonso and Yuri Vips, Russell, Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Liam Lawson, Schwartzman, Daniel Ticktum and Guan Yu Zhou, Magnussen, Albon, Latifi and Oscar Piastri. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alright then, P3 for Jackie. I think Mick is next door to his P4. If that was the thing, we'll get the soft medium set up there. Take a little bit of fuel out of the car, that always works as well. But yeah, we're going to go out with a bang here. We're going to try and get one of these guys down into turn 5, I think. Let's go get it.
So as the formation lap gets underway for the last time this season, every driver will be wanting to make sure that they leave a lasting impression on a fabulous season and go out in a winning fashion. Almost ready to take the start of the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Alright then, one last time that we got a car sideways here on the grid. Nicholas Latifi! Wait, what are we doing, Nicholas? Latifi has taken lead. He's still sideways on the grid though as we go to the 5 red lights. Oh, his lights out, away we go. He started sideways, did Nicholas Latifi with a handicap. He's going to win this race now, isn't he? Nicholas Latifi things 3 wide into the... Oh, that's very wide. You may get a bit of a slap on the wrist for that one. We had Nicholas Latifi sideways in the first... before a corner had even been taken. Oh, fantastic from Nicholas Latifi, giving us a little bit of something for our very last F1 22-19 career mode race as we head. He's not going to make a pass for the lead for P21 now, is he? I think he may have done. Lando and Charles have disappeared off into the distance. We got Schumacher and Verstappen side by side here. Behind Jackie, we've got Sonoda and Stroll having a good fight down somewhere in the back. There they are in the distance. Into this remodified corner. I love this new modified corner. It's a really good risk-reward corner. And you can run it nice and wide as well if you wanted to, but don't run it too wide. As we head into the hotel section by the marina, under the big... I'd love to stay in that hotel just once. Win a competition, I'll stay in that hotel just once, I will. And I'm taking Simon... that's a bit wide. That's a bit wide, high, wide and handsome. But let's move on to lap number 2. And you can see, even without DRS, Verstappen has got a pace advantage. Oh, she's going to pull a Verstappen on Verstappen. Yeah, see how he likes it. Oh, he almost forced off the track there. And he took flight. He took flight over the sausage curve. That's going to give Schumacher a run, Perez a run, Sainz a run. Everyone's got to run on Verstappen down into turn 10. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, look, go on, Schumacher gets stuck in. Verstappen got very loose. And now it's side by side through the hotels, towards the hotel section. This is how we're going to sign off, is it? In fact, already, great racing, and we've only had 1 lap. Verstappen and Schumacher just battling out side by side through the hotel section, and Verstappen's going to come out with the position there. As we go to Dan Ticktum, who's trying to go around the outside of Kevin Magnussen for P17. But I think Magnussen's just going to hold on. In fact, he's ticked up Ticktum so much that Piastri has gone through. That's going to make Tico happy, not? Because I know what that goose is like. Don't I, mate? Speaking of, I'll DM you after this, after you watch the race, because I want to let you know something. But look at this fight we got going on. We got Schumacher now fighting Jackie for P3. Schumacher to P3. Verstappen is lurking. Perez is lurking. It's been like this all season long. The Chase-Liners against the Red Bulls. I'm going to run out of a voice here in a minute as Jackie holds on to P3 for the moment. But that might not be the case as we go on to lap number 4 as, oh, I know what she's going to do here. Oh, no, through comes Verstappen! We've seen that move before at that corner. We've seen that move before at that corner. And it brings back a lot of PTSD for a lot of Mercedes fans. But what doesn't bring off a lot of PTSD fans is the fact that she is squeezing Verstappen right towards the edge of the track as they head down to turn 6. Big braking zone in turn 6. And that's going to bring Schumacher's down to P6. I love this. I love this. This is the way we're signing off. It's the way we're going to sign off, and it's a beautiful way to sign off as well as we go to the helicopter shot through this lovely banked corner. But I think that was that Perez getting all out of shape. It was Perez getting all out of shape. But look at that, we got Chase-Liner, Red Bull, Chase-Liner, Red Bull. We go to Carlos Sainz fight with Hollywood Lance Stroll down the back straight. Carlos Sainz going to get a toe off. That's my phone giving me a boop, 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 boop. I don't know what that's boop, 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 boop for, but it's a boop, 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 boop. And Stroll, I thought Stroll took flight there, but he took P7. And Carlos Sainz will continue right up towards the bank turn 10. It may not be Sainz that passes Stroll. It may be Sonoda that passes Carlos Sainz here. And he does pass Carlos Sainz. Round the outside, he's going to go. Oh, that's tight. It doesn't normally work, but Sainz is going to hold on. Sainz is going to hold on for the moment. as we look at Pierre Gasly, and this move to Mercedes just didn't work out for him, I think. I think that Mercedes has gone backwards and backwards very quickly as he goes for a big dive on George Russell, now on to Fernando Alonso. That move came out of nowhere. Jesus Christ, Gasly. I think Gasly had got fed up of being stuck behind Russell. Let's hope for none of that in tomorrow's championship decider, shall we? As Jackie is now, yeah. Oh, there you go. Have some of that back. Oh, look at Schumacher. Look at Schumacher. I never thought I would say that in my life. Look at Schumacher. And now, Jackie being the ultimate team player, he's got no DRS as Verstappen, and she's going to help Schumacher to come sailing past Verstappen. This battle for the podium, we've completely forgot that up at the front, Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc are 1 and 2 at the moment. That's how much you forget. But look at this, still side by side, Schumacher and Levine. If only we were doing a season 5. If only we were doing. No, I promise we'd win the constructors and then that'll be it. But oh, they're still. Oh, that's a bit naughty. That's Jackie off the track. That's very naughty there. I think, oh, I tell you what, this is great racing. Come on. I mean, how good does the racing have to be for you to get off? If this isn't the reason to become a member of this channel, as Yuri Vips has dived it down the inside of Sonoda. That was another late move, and now he's gone for a late one on the Ferrari. Will he get a good run out of turn 7? I think he might as he goes through turn 8 and 9. Oh, it doesn't quite work out for him. As we look at Robert Schwartzman, is he going to chase after Liam Lawson, or is Guan Yu Zhou going to pull a Guan Yu Zhou and go for the ultimate dive bomb down the inside? It's going to be Guan Yu going for the ultimate dive bomb on Schwartzman. Will he get Liam Lawson as well? Not quite, but he might. Well, in fact, Guan Yu didn't even get Robert Schwartzman. He didn't even get Robert Schwartzman. Now, what's Tictum doing back here? Tictum must have had some kind of issue to be back here. Did he break a nose cone or something? He might have a different kind of issue right about now, because that looks like a Haas going very slow. Kind of sums up Dan Tictum's season, really, doesn't it? He's had good points and he's had really bad points. I think that's Jackie in the lane. So here we go. She has got to make this undercut work now. If she can come out in a nice pocket of air after Nicholas Latifi, I reckon she's going to get a few laps of undercut. Who else is coming in back there? Is it Guan Yu that's coming in back there? I think it might be Guan Yu Zhou that's coming for his stop back there. We'll get to that. In fact, I think it might be. As into the tunnel, under the turn 1 we go. And now you pop out underneath. Now there's Esteban Ocon, I think, coming out on our right. Yes, so we cleared Ocon. And it was Zhou that pitted as we go past Dan Tictum there. Now on to lap number 6. And we've got George Russell here with Pierre Gasly. The Mercedes are fighting each other. I don't want this tomorrow. Tomorrow I want it to be cool, I want it to be calm, I want it to be clean as well. None of that either. George Russell dive bombing Pierre Gasly, because that could cost Pierre Gasly the championship. You've got to be a team player tomorrow, George. Although, to be fair, this is F122 and he doesn't have those team orders to put up with. So we'll let him off on that one. For now. Round the outside he goes on Fernando Alonso. He's going to try and hold it down. Oh, well, he's got. That is the first time we've seen that work and move George into the points. The first time we've seen now Schumacher. Schumacher's going to come in 1 lap later. Will that 1 lap of undercut work for Schumacher, Verstappen? I think Carlos Sainz is in the lane. Yes, he is there. Who else we got here? Yuki Tsunoda in the lane. Got a Haas that's coming back there, I think. That's Oscar Piastri. There goes Schumacher. Out in front of Verstappen. Out in front of Sainz. So where's he going to come out? I think that's her there. Is it? Oh yeah, there she is. Haha, 1 lap of undercut. Works every time. any more laps and she might have got a bigger gap. Well, she may not have got a bigger gap. Who entirely knows? As on to lap 8 we go, and we got the two Alpines fighting here. Yes, it is. We've got Esteban Ocon going around the outside, and Hollywood Landstroll in turn 6. We got other scraps going on through the field as well. Still side by side, the two Alpines. They're showing me a lot of Russell v Gasly and a lot of the Alpines fighting here. This is not good. This is not good for my heart rate tomorrow. So we've got, I think Ocon's moved up positions. We've got George Russell here at the back of Yuri Vips. And behind him is Fernando Alonso and George, well, I thought it was Pierre Gasly, but it's not Pierre Gasly. He's fighting with that McLaren. Is he? Is he fighting the McLaren? Or is he fighting someone else? I don't know, but George has moved up to P10. Will Yuri come back at him? He probably won't come back at him. That's who it was that we saw there. It was Alonso and Tsunoda for P12. Round yes, go on, oh, look at that. Yuri Vips is really giving it to George Russell going into the hotel section. Alonso's got Tsunoda sorted. Great racing from the two of them. I wish it wasn't. I wish it really wasn't ended. Meanwhile, at the back of the field, hey, Guan Yu's about to do something. Yoink! We'll be seeing you. Oh, Latifi, nah. Yeah, you don't want to come back on show there, Latifi, because that will end in tears. Let's see it. In fact, I think he's gone now. On to lap number 9 we go. The Alpines are still fighting each other. Please stop fighting, guys. I don't want you to fight. Please. This will be me tomorrow. You're going to hear a man have a breakdown tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to hear a man breaking down as George Russell and Pierre Gasly fight each other and screw Pierre Gasly over for the Drivers' Championship. Oh, look at Perez making it free wide. Whoa, that was as late as late will come there. And we mean that, folks. We were looking at Verstappen there. We don't look at Verstappen, thank you very much. That car looks ugly. Perez, I think, has actually got both of them. Meanwhile, up at the front now. What's Jackie and Schumacher going to do here? Oh, Schumacher with the dive on Jackie for P3. Oh, he's going to keep it right there now. We've got to keep an eye on Verstappen here as well. Because Verstappen may want to say something here. He might get very interested in this fight and get very interested very quickly as Schumacher tries to go around the outside. Oh, no, Jackie. No, I tried to go the inside of Jackie. I do apologise. Jackie might just tuck in right behind him and get him back down into turn 10. I'd get him back at turn 10. Like that. Oh, Schumacher locks it up. Schumacher with the big lock on there. That's some of the stuff you love seeing as we look at Liam Lawson now. He's looking at the back of Alex Albon here for P16. Lawson's had a bit of a torrid end to the season. But overall, I think for his rookie season, I think we can say that he's not done too badly over at the AlphaTauri job, has he? As we look at George Russell. Now he's got Yuri Vips on his case. Will Yuri look to get past Kings Lynn's #1 driver and soon to be Alpine's best teammate, George Russell? I think he will. That was easy round the outside and move Yuri back into the points onto lap 11 now, and the woes of Alex Albon are going to continue as Kevin Magnussen is now going to come and be knocking down the outside of turn 6. Not necessarily work, does the outside of turn 6. You've got the inside for turn 7, but you go over the bump more protrusely. As side by side they still are. I think Albon's got DRS. I think Albon's going to come back and take that position back. Yes, he is. So fair play to that one. Meanwhile, oh, that was a bit too much curb, Jackie. That was way too much curb than it needed to be. And it might give Schumacher a run down to turn 10. Watch Verstappen, though. He's lurking. That Red Bull is lurking. If I know that Red Bull, he's going to lurk a little bit more as Jackie holds off for Schumacher very nicely. In fact, if the pair of them can go and fight each other, that would be awfully appreciated. Moving over to lap number 12. And Yuri Vips has caught up to the back of Esteban Ocon, who's been dropping like a stone. And I mean a stone. There's been no communication on the radio to say that there's been issues with that Alpine. And again, it gives me PTSD to tomorrow, where we could end up, we could end up here. It's that message. I hope we don't. In fact, there you go. Ocon goes back past Yuri Vips. Oh, free wide with George Russell getting involved. Where did he come from? Almost 4 with Fernando Alonso. That I don't want to be seeing that anytime soon. Now, will Kevin Magnussen try and get the job done this time on Alex Albon? Oh, he's going to the inside. That has to work this time. It has to work. Oh, bit of contact, tyre-to-tyre contact there. That might put an end to that move before it even gets started. Now, on to lap number 13. And Schumacher, what we're going to do, what she's going to do is the tactic she always does at this corner. Brake a little earlier, get the DRS, and then pull away. And unfortunately, Schumacher high and dry, because if you do that, then Verstappen is going to come. But to be fair, Schumacher is holding up very nicely to her. You don't want to be locking up and going into the back of her, please. Although, would that not be the most Chaseliner way to end not just the season, but the game? As well as we go to George Russell, who's gone up to the back of Esteban Ocon. Yuri Vips has got past Ocon there somewhere. I don't know exactly where. But Ocon doing Ocon things in this Alpine, which normally means that he's doing completely rubbish. And 9 times out of 10, he is doing rubbish. He certainly did when we had him in Alpine. Oh, well, where'd that Ferrari come from? That Ferrari literally came out of nowhere. Alonso wants that point, more than Ocon wants that point. As we go to the sole remaining Haas car of Oscar Piastri, he's looking at the back of Yuki Tsunoda. He's got Pierre Gasly behind him. And in fact, it's Gasly that's going to do the overtake, but let's turn attack defense into attack. Tsunoda saw that Haas coming very quickly. And we'll keep Oscar in P14, but he may not be there for much longer as we go up to turn 10. Look at that, free wide. Ocon just free wided everyone. Round the outside we'll go Oscar Piastri. I'm looking forward to see how he does in this McLaren this year. Really think he's going to have a stellar season. The young Aussie in the McLaren, as we now go on to lap 14. And look, you can see what's happening here. Verstappen has now got past Schumacher. So has Schumacher now got an issue? Has he worn his tyres out a bit too much, I wonder? But if they keep fighting, it's going to mean that Jackie disappears off into the distance. And that's something we love seeing, it's something we love hearing, and it's something that's going to happen. Look at them, side by side still. Oh, a bit off the track there, Schumacher. He's got to hang it out around the outside. The car gets very loose on exit. Oh, he's going to keep hold of it. Oh, he kept hold of it, but only just. Oh, Ocon has outbroke himself. It's right about now on the radio that Esteban Ocon starts swearing like a sailor. There goes Russell, there goes Alonso. Will Oscar Piastri wants everybody free wide. Oscar Piastri, no fear. No, that is why I'm looking forward to seeing him in the McLaren this year. I think, to be fair, the season's already started, so in for real that is. So we'll see how that goes for him. When does the season actually start? For real, let me fire up. I think it started on the 5th of March. It was an early start. It's an early start this season. Let's have a look. Bahrain Grand Prix, there we go. But on to the last lap now while we check that out. Bahrain Grand Prix. It doesn't say when the 2023 Bahrain Grand Prix is. There it does. Oh, it was on the 5th. So we've already had it. So we may be headed up to, Saudi Arabia. As side by side is Mick Schumacher and Max Verstappen. Jackie has now disappeared up the road, so it should be a podium for her if nothing else. But where will Schumacher finish? He's going to finish behind Verstappen, unfortunately. And speaking of unfortunately, it looks like, unfortunately, Esteban Ocon, not only did he drop like a stone, he's about to be passed by his former teammate Fernando Alonso in that Ferrari. Down the outside, it'll go side by side. I think we can safely say the writing was on the wall for that one, and that's Alonso into P12 unless Ocon comes back at him into turn 10. He's not going to get a chance though, because Tsunoda is going to come back knocking at... I think Tsunoda wants Alonso! Tsunoda wants Alonso! This Japanese driver's mad, I'm telling you, he's absolutely crazy. Mind you, he's into kamikaze a bit and stuff like that. Well, he should be. I hope he is. But up at the front, we haven't seen him all race, but it's been a rather dominant display from McLaren number 3. It's going to be victory for Lando Norris in the season finale. He wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix from Charles Leclerc, who's going to come home P2. We haven't seen them all race because they've been off doing their own thing. But coming through the hotel section for the final time, there's an old saying: don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.
Good job, you did really well there, super driving.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap on the season and F1 22. Oscar Piastri, driver of the day. Good girl.
That's it then. They've taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. Tell me, Anne, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's focus on driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Oscar Piastri gets my vote today.
Nothing can challenge the leaders of the Constructors' Championship at this point, but with that result, the sport's newest team can no longer be touched at the top of the table. What an incredible journey this has been for a team that many had written off a short time ago. They are Formula One world champions. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, if you do, it's going to be an F1 23, unfortunately. So Lando wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix ahead of Charles Leclerc. Jackie comes home for a podium in Chase-Liner's final race. Verstappen P4, Schumacher P5, Perez, Stroll, Sainz, Vips and Russell, your top 10. But I think you can all agree, from lights out to the checkered flag, one DNF Dan Ticktum, that was probably the best Abu Dhabi Grand Prix we've ever had, because literally they were all over the place. Oh well then, for one final time, let's go and get this wrapped up. Well, podium is the perfect way to end it. I'm not going to take anything away from that. Definitely a good race. Definitely very solid as well. Nothing more needs to be said to that. We'll enjoy calling it today, I think. head off to the beach and wait till F123 comes out. But seriously, F123 does need to be a lot better than F122, I feel. I feel that there was just so much wrong with this game. But like I said, I'll address that in a later video.
Costs are significantly less than the income.
Yep, our running costs can be whatever they like, because we don't particularly give one. Right, let's fill out all of this. Not that it's gonna matter, because how long we got? We got that left. So I want to put, what do I put here? I might want to take that out actually. Yeah, because we got, oh no, we got a big gap on the other side, so that's fine. That's fine. We got a big gap on the other side. So if I put you there, and you there, and then on the other side of the contract renewal, we're definitely gonna. Well, we got to renew Mick's contract, but we'll put that all in there. That's all looking good. There we go. So there's how it all finishes. Let's take a look at her season, shall we? Where's that one there? Wow, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 12. I make that 11 first places. Do you make that 11, guys? 2 plus 5 is 7, 4, yeah, 11. And her worst result, well, we'll go fast forward a little bit, because we'll show the driver's changes. We did go to the end of the season. No one changed seats, so it's going to be season 5 was going to be the same drivers that you saw already, that were already in team. But that's going to do it then, folks. So it leaves only one thing left to do. See as how this is the end of Team Chaseliner. It's time to shut it all down one by one. The aero department falls silent. The chassis department falls silent. The personnel department falls silent. Like it has no signal. Yeah, sorry guys, you're all... Power department's gone, durability department is gone. And to finish it off, I know this will bring a smile to my face, the marketing department shut it down. Thank you for watching F122, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Back tomorrow with F1 Manager 22. And here's to F123 being a whole lot better, we hope.